Ian, this is absolutely beautiful.
It is.
Can you tell us how you came to have this?
Years and years ago, Betty and I worked for the Little Red River Cree Nation, and one of my jobs was setting up a culture center. Today it's called Kayas Cultural Center. And anyway, we were in the community, we were in Little Red, John Doerr, Fox Lake, and Garden River for a lot of years, 15 years, 17 years.
Wow.
And when we left, the community built me a wooden boat as a send-off. And Betty was given this beautiful, beautiful beaded blanket. And we used to use this blanket in our culture center. We collected arts and crafts from the community, and then we would go out and do shows, and we would sell arts and crafts on behalf of our artists. And this is a beautiful, beautiful expose of Woodland Cree designs. Isn't it gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
And each square, believe it or not, represents a different elder.
A different person.
A different elder, John Doerr, Fox Lake, or Garden River.
And they're all based on flowers from the environment?
You bet, yeah, and it's traditional floral designs, which would separate it from other cultures, wouldn't it?
It would.
And every little square you see would represent a different moose hide as well. So not only did the ladies do the beautiful beadwork, but they also tanned the hide.
And that's where the variation in colors
Yes.
from hide to hide.
And we wanted
So
one
beautiful.
piece. We got the idea from the Sioux in Manitoba, who had done something similar to show off their beadwork. And we were always trying to repackage the culture and sell it to the kids. We were doing English, Cree, vocabulary work all the time. We did a lot of library programs. And we also wanted to take traditional work and just put a spin on it to interest people.
It makes a beautiful, beautiful piece of art.
I would say it's absolutely priceless, and I'm sure Betty will have to give it back to the community, because it would mean so much to the
You think she would do that?
great-grandchildren. Yeah.
Is there a way that you know of that you know who did each of the squares?
I think behind, the ladies decided to lace everything together, and I think behind each square, if we're the one to take off the backing, there'd be the name of the beater.
Awesome. Wow.
And so not only does it represent so many different beaters, but also so many different clans.
Mhm. And all, to bring that community together.
Yeah.
Really.
Typically, most of the beadwork found itself on something very functional, like beautiful, say moccasins, or a beautiful pair of mitts, or a beautiful beaded jacket. So we just wanted to see it stand out for itself as an art piece.
In another format,
Yeah.
yeah. So in other words, making something like this would not be a common thing
No.
like that.
No, I've never seen one before.
No, I've never seen
Our
one.
culture center did 2 of them. And Betty was absolutely in total shock that the community would give her one.
Wow.
She was held in high regard.
It's truly beautiful.
And not only is the blanket beautiful, but I think we should give credit to
A very patient.
the beautiful Shelley.
Good, because my arms are starting to give out.
Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you, Ian.
Thanks, Ian. That really is a good description of what we
Yeah,
got here.
my pleasure. All the best, folks.